All right, we're with Chester head football coach Victor Floyd, about to kick off the 2020 season. Coach, just first and foremost, this is a very different year, obviously, for a lot of reasons. Later start, fewer games, playoffs have been altered to where only the top two get in. How have you and your team kind of handled the adversity and some of the challenges and some of the changes that have come as we've dealt with a pandemic?
Well, I think in this situation you have to be flexible, and we've definitely been flexible, and the kids have handled it very well. I mean, they deal with change a lot better sometimes than we do, but we've been able to accommodate and follow all the rules and regulations to the best of our ability, and just get prepared. And I think it's at that point now where we're a week away and we're excited.
Something else that's new this year is the region. Very much a different look than had the past couple of years. You know, Camden and Indian Land move out, a couple of new teams move in. What do you think about your new region mates?
Well, we bring in Lower Richland, who won the 4A region the past 2 years, so they will come to the region. So I think they'll bring a different element. Very athletic team, new coach, hired the offensive line coach from Dutch Fort, so he'll bring a new attitude, and I think it'll be they'll just continuously get better. Mid Carolina comes over from Region 3, and they'll bring a physical style of play where they're going to be a little more ball control and try to pound you. So we're kind of looking forward to the challenge. Keenan and Fairfield have been in with us the past couple of years, so we know what we're getting there.
We've kind of talked about some of the differences in this year's team as opposed to last year's team. You're running basically the same offense, but it will look a little bit different, right?
It will. We'll be a little more balanced than we have been in the past. We've got some young skilled guys that bring a lot to the table, so we have to be smart enough to coach to the kids that we have, and we'll be a little different, but still, what we do, the base stuff, will still be the same.
There'll be a little bit more of an emphasis on the pass, probably. I mean, you do have a three-year starter in Zan Dunham.
Well, we'll be balanced. We'll be a lot more balanced this time around.
Okay. Defensively, you're pretty much going to do what you have. You've moved a couple of guys around, though.
We've got a couple of linebackers that are now D linemen that should make us, a lot better this time around up front, a lot more athletic, and we brought in some younger guys that can run real well, that'll be able to contribute in a lot of different ways on defense.
2 years ago, obviously, Chester went 15-0, won a state championship. There would certainly be years when folks in Chester would have been thrilled with 8 victories, which is what you ended up with last year. But I know you felt like probably the team could have advanced a little further than a first round playoff exit. What would be a difference between the makeup of this year's team and last year's?
Last year was a little disappointing, and I think a lot of the guys on the team now, especially the junior class, had an opportunity to go through the good season and also the disappointing season. And I think it's made this group a lot hungrier.